but...
Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Green? Some kind of scar?
Oh, you're right. It's so faint that I hadn't noticed it before.
It's not faint, my ass. I can clearly see
that.
this.
It's some kind of mark. It's been there as long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it.
What, the one you won, Green, wasn't?
What?
Incredible.
Is that a tie? I think that was a tie.
Whoa!
Which of them was first?
I don't know. He didn't show the potential while we were ignored. Ugh, I knew I should have come with you. It seems pretty likely he's a key. But... that voice sounds familiar. Who's there? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Huh? Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Trails of Horse. Not a bad horse, if I say so myself. I doubt it matches up to the ones we rode in Nord, though. Perhaps I should ride it around the field for a lap or two. Why am I stuffy? Oh, are these two arguing? I'm surprised she hadn't changed actually into her cross uniform. You cheated! That is the only possible explanation for this. The idea that I would somehow lose otherwise is, well, it's inconceivable. Oh please, you know full well that I wouldn't cheat. That is true. Well, clearly my stick is somehow faulty. We shall do this once more after I exchange my stick for one that works properly. I give up. Jeez. What a thing. Oh wait, I'm going. Well, we're going to the gym first. Still beat. Damn it! I just can't win. There's no way I'm going to get stronger like this. Patrick, who wants to talk to you? Alan's been getting better little by little, but it seems as though he's trying to rush things. It's hurting his concentration, and because of that, he's not getting as much from each practice as he should. Feels like it's finally the swimming club's season to shine. We gave the pool a real good cleaning since it's going to be used for classes. No, please hold your applause. It's all in a day's work, really. Warren and Monica seem pretty occupied. Preoccupied, not just pretty occupied, whatever. I hope they're both able to work their way through whatever's bugging them. Your kicks are completely wrong, Monica. How many times must I repeat myself before you understand? I'm so sorry. I'll do it right this time. This does not seem like Laura. You'll have to forgive me. I'm afraid my poor teaching is at fault. Please excuse me for a moment. Would you mind practicing on your own for a while? Sure. Laura? Is everything okay? I'm very sorry you had to see that. It seems I still have a ways to go to myself. Aura. Sure he has been off lately. I see. I just walked into what I think would be the woman's changing room with not a care in the world. Vivi asked me to swap clothes with her for a while, but I'm not sure I should have. I've never taken care of plants before. Hey, these plants are doing alright. Vi hasn't been visiting the club much recently. I see her around the academy from time to time, but she always seems a little depressed. It's rather worrying. Well, if I can't take care of her, I'll take care of her flowers. That's a nice thing to do. Let's go see Instructor Sarah. A lot of this coming from me recently, I can tell. Hey, Instructor. I've been checking in on the old schoolhouse myself regularly. Haven't seen any significant changes so far this month, though. No new floors have popped up either. Well, I think we're on the right track in believing that the changes happen once a month at least. There may be another influencing factor we haven't considered, though. Well, however it might work, the investigation part's all up to you. I'll let the principal put in another request on your free day, so make your plans accordingly. Will do. I heard that Elisa met Gwyn during your last field study. She always seems so concerned about him. I assume that's a weight off her shoulders. Nothing could make me happier, as a friend at least. Okay. Shop. Got a new master chord. Alright, let's take it. Crow, are you C? I mean, and again, until we get another another person with the name C, I'm gonna have you under suspicion. Huh. He's under suspicion. And he'll stay under suspicion for a while. Until I say otherwise. Okay, I talked about how if we get another character with the name Celine. With the name Celine, with the name C, with a C in it, because Celine Wood does fit in a way, but that's a cat, even though I kind of figure it sounds too human at times, with its meows. But until we get another C that is not Celine, then I'll start pointing fingers at that person too. But so far, it's time to point fingers at Crow. He robbed my 50 Mira back. I mean, not back, he just robbed me, okay? That 50 Mira, man. My money. No walkie, no tachi. It's like kind of funny. It's like, no walkie, no tachi. Wait a minute. Why does it almost sound like it's supposed to be a... Huh. It's like, no, all... It's like, no walkie, no touchy. So, no walking, no touchy. That's what I kind of see it like. You're just male students, female students, who cares? I did it! I finally finished writing the story I started last month. Nothing can stop the feeling that comes from capturing the pure love to... run. Get out. The summer festival's right around the corner now. I'm sure all the preparations will keep my father busy as usual. What's your dad like anyway? The impression I get from reading the Imperial Chronicle is that he's a top-rate government official at least. Though he's a good-humored person, both at work and home. He's always willing to listen to people and interact with them. I think that's part of what makes him a popular figure. He sounds like a good man. I wish more people in politics felt that approachable. I guess that's the best way to put it. That he's an ally of the people, for better or worse. I haven't really talked with him recently, to be honest. Maybe I should write at some point. Yeah, write a letter. I don't know if I want to talk with that chick. She weird. Hey, Toa. Hey, Reen. It feels like summer is finally here, now that the swimming lessons have started, doesn't it? Yeah, it really feels like it's once the heat starts ratcheting up, though. By the way, are you a bit hot in that winter uniform you're wearing? It's not like that I'm the only one. The school regulations don't say that you have to switch after all. Besides, it's the Academy's traditional uniform. Most of us in the student council and lots of nobles keep it on all year. It was actually designed to be worn all year, cool in the summer and nice and toasty in the winter. I see. So basically, it's not as hot as it looks. Pretty much. Maybe you should try wearing yours sometime this summer, just to try it out. Huh. So you say... No, I don't want it. I like this outfit. Also, something about that glove that makes this outfit look better, too. Alright, time to get going. Sorry about any gulps you hear again.
I guess there are cicadas around Trista, too. When I hear them, I always feel like that's when summer's really arrived.
Retiring for the day, Schwarzer?
Instructor Neidhart. Yes. Are you heading out too?
Indeed. I have some business to take care of with my division, so I'll be returning there tomorrow. With that on the agenda, I thought it wise to finish the day's work early.
Your division? Oh, yeah. You were sent here by the Imperial Army, right?
Correct. But because of that, it's difficult to keep a regular schedule here. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to acknowledge the work you did during your field study last month.
You mean that incident in Nord?
The same. Reading the Army's report, it seemed that armed conflict with the Republican Army was a real possibility. While the Intelligence Division no doubt had a hand in resolving the conflict, you and the other members of your group played an integral part in averting a war. You deserve credit for that.
Thanks. You haven't been able to find out anything more about that man with the glasses, have you?
The one who hired the mercenaries and introduced himself as Gideon? Regrettably not. The Intelligence Division is looking into his identity, but they don't appear to have found anything yet. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they had discovered something already, but chose not to share it with us.
I see.
His name probably ain't Gideon in the first place.
Schwarzer, I'll be the first to admit you performed admirably out there, but I assume you're aware that luck played a large part in your success?
Well,
Reading your report, the number of arbitrary decisions stood out to me. For an army to function, its members need to work together as a group, united under the will of its commander. As an organization, it can't perform at its best if its members disregard authority and act on instinct. You've already been over this in class, I believe?
Yes, Instructor. I realize now that our actions in Nord were rash, but they made things harder for the Lieutenant General. If it wasn't for our inexperience, we might have been able to capture the man with the glasses too.
If you understand that, I have nothing further to say on the matter. It's not my intent to belittle your efforts. Your report indicates that you were forced to make a number of split-second decisions. I'm not suggesting that there's no place for flexibility and independent thought in an organization like the Army, but it's vital for you to understand the reasoning behind and importance of that structure, and to respect it.
Yes, Instructor.
Teaching cadets to respect and work within that system should be the job of their class's instructor. Though considering her background, I was foolish to expect that of her.
You're talking about Instructor Sarah?
Indeed. Granted, she's quite skilled, but she lacks the disposition and diligence of a soldier. I understand she didn't come from an army background, but with her position, one would hope she would pick up on the basics.
Oh, so do you know what Instructor Sarah did before she became an instructor here?
Oh? Is she keeping mum about that? I just assumed you were already aware. Before she came to Thor's, Sarah was...
She's gonna come and like interrupt you.
It's not very becoming of a gentleman to go around broadcasting a lady's secrets, you know.
Instructor Sarah.
Instructor Valentine.
I totally understand where you're coming from. You meet a beautiful, captivating lady and you want to know more. But don't let hard-headed officer types like our friend here rub off on you too much. Got it? You always play by the rules, and you'll find yourself in a jam someday when you encounter people who don't.
Instructor?
You're one to talk. I hardly think a capricious instructor who leaves everything to chance is capable of guiding our cadets to greatness.
Well, of course I couldn't do a better job than the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or was that the Provincial Army? I mean, you've got the whole tradition and status are everything mindset down pat.
These two really don't seem to get along. First Sharon, now Instructor Neidhart. Instructor Sarah almost seems like she's spoiling for a fight.
Who do we have here? Well, if it isn't Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart.
Oh, Instructor Thomas?
Uh-oh.
Instructor Thomas?
Oh, and young Reen is with you too. Simply marvelous. It looks like you're having a downright jolly time. Would you mind if I joined you?
I'm not sure that would...
Actually, I was just leaving. Come along, Reen. We need to hurry back to the dorms now.
We do?
Oh, but while we're all together like this, what say we have a few drinks together and enjoy some quality faculty bonding time? I heard the two of you really know how to hold your liquor.
I'm afraid I really must...
I've actually just been hit with the overwhelming urge to drink alone in my room tonight.
Now, there's no need to be shy. We're all friends here.
I see how this is.
Oh, I know. Why don't you come along with us, Reen? We can't float a beer your way quite yet, but I'd be happy to treat you to something else.
No, it's quite all right. You teachers are always so busy, I'd hate to get in the way of your quality bonding time. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be sure to let Sharon know that you're having dinner out tonight, Instructor.
No, Reen, well, wait!
Bye.
What kind of heartless monster are you? Get back here, Reen Schwarzer!
No.
Well, shall we be off?
I couldn't possibly. I need to depart early tomorrow morning, so I really must insist.
Ha. Reen just left Instructor Sarah alone with them. we're gonna hang out in the dorm. Because there might be something that we might miss if we don't get out here. So, we're gonna find out what's around by going to the bottom and then to the top. You know how we always do it. She's probably like, how could you leave me like that? Lady Sarah returned home a few moments ago. Master Neathart was even such a gentleman as to escort her back, too. I see. I guess it does take a gentleman to escort a dead drunk back home when he's plenty busy himself. What do you want to know? It would seem that Lady Sarah had an enjoyable evening drinking with her co-workers. I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of joining them sometime, should the opportunity present itself. Would you? I get the feeling she'd place on the list of monster drinkers. I'm back! Ooh, it's been a while since I got this blastered. Don't tell me you and Instructor Neathart were trying to outdrink each other. Of course not, he hardly even drank anything. Now Instructor Thomas, though, wow, you should have seen him drain those beers. I did my best to try to rise to the challenge, of course, but he just kept chugging away. It's like the booze didn't even faze him. Well, knowing you, I'm sure you'll shake it off after a good night's rest. Really though, have you ever thought of maybe drinking in moderation? I think I've heard it before, long ago. I'm not sure what she thinks I'm talking about, but I doubt it's what I actually said. Now we go top and then down. Good evening, Reen. Evening, Emma. Say, aren't those cards the kind people use for fortune telling? That's right, they're called tarot cards. My grandmother taught me how to use them. Girls really seem to be into that fortune telling stuff, huh? Well, how about you read my fortune? It's just something simple's fine, of course. Something simple. Let's go with this then. The Wheel of Fortune. In the upright position, this card represents chance change and turning points in life. So a general reading would suggest that you're approaching a major turning point in your life. That's a bit vague, isn't it? Sorry, I'm still learning the finer points of reading the cards. I am rather curious about this result, though. What's gonna change Reen's life? Yeah, Laura's not in her room, she's out of her room. It definitely feels like summer's here now that our swimming lessons have started. I was thinking about going to the bouquet tomorrow to buy some new clothes, but I don't know if I should. We're almost always in our uniforms, so there probably isn't that much point. Our summer uniforms are fairly comfortable too. I guess I shouldn't buy trendy clothes if I won't have a chance to wear them. It's logical, but still disappointing. Is that the game's way of saying you're not gonna get a different outfit? Why are you... I mean, I guess... I don't know. Oh, Reen. Are you okay, Fee? You were kind of spacing out there. I'm fine. Did you need something? Not really, I just want... Wait, what are you sitting on? Weapons, explosive, all that good stuff. Whoa, just be careful with those. I know how to handle them. That's probably a bad thing, though. Huh? Nothing. I'm gonna sleep. Night. Yeah, good night. Huh? It's rare to hear you sigh like that. I'm feeling tired, that's all. Lately, between swimming lessons and club practice, I feel like I've spent more time in the water than out. I guess I still have a long way to go. Her clash with Fee must still be bothering her. Right, these are vacant rooms. What are you up to, Eustace? I'm cleaning my horse riding gear. It got dirtier than I expected while I was riding on the highway today. Well, at least it looks like you're having fun in riding club. I can understand that, though. Riding horses across the Nord Highlands on our field study felt fantastic. It really did. If we ever had the opportunity to do so again, I certainly wouldn't complain. What are you drawing, Gaius? I came up with a great idea for a painting during our field study last month. I'm in the middle of roughing out the composition for it at the moment. Nice, I look forward to seeing the finished piece. Sorry to say, but this one's going to take me a while. I have plenty of other projects to work on too, so I'm planning on doing this painting at a nice, relaxed pace. But don't worry, I plan on showing all of you when it's done, so I hope you'll look forward to it. Sounds good to me. Yes, I love this piece. White canvas. Oh, caliente. That's probably not the best word to use at that time, I don't know. I have to admit, I'm a little sad I won't be able to go to the summer festival this year. Since I grew up in Heimdall, I look forward to it every summer. That and what? I just forgot I said anything. Something's wrong with Elliot. Good evening, Reen. Hey there, Machias. Still studying, huh? That's great, but make sure to call it a night before it gets too late. Don't worry, I will. Once it starts getting warmer, it'll probably be easier to focus on studying during the mornings and evenings. That's why I figured it'd be a good idea to start easing myself into new studying hours right now. I see. Looking around, I can't help but be impressed how nice and tidy your room is. I guess that shouldn't be a surprise, though. You've always seemed like the type to keep everything in its place. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Of course. Well, it's just easier to concentrate in a clean room. You should keep yours in orders too. A clean room is a relaxing place. Yeah, I should probably take your advice to heart there. Well, let's go to the room. Yep. I gotta stretch right quick. Sitting in the same position every damn day. It's a free day on the 18th. Okay. Alright, what do we gotta do here? The 4th floor. Shouted friends something. Oh, had to do stuff with Bridget and Alan. Snapped. Oh. I see. Hold on. So Rex is probably taking pictures of girls' panties if he gets the chance to. That much I already know. Let's get a move on. Wow, they sure didn't hold back on their request this time. Looks like the only must-do is exploring the old schoolhouse again, though. Guess I should start by figuring out which ones to take care of. The old schoolhouse can wait until later. This is the first free day I've had since we switched over to summer uniforms. It'll probably get hot later, but it's nice right now. So I might as well get the show rolling. Why am I messing up things? So, who do we have events with, though? Sarah, Elisa, Machias, Gaius. I can't tell if Toa actually has one or not. We got with Fee, Eustace, and Emma. I'll double check to see if Toa has one. But so far, it looks like maybe the ones we'll be doing are with Instructor Sarah, Emma, Elisa, or Fee. I guess. I'm not exactly sure just yet. I'll keep thinking about it, though. do find it funny that, like, oh, nope, she's gone. I thought Milliam was still, like, in here. Huh. Okay, well... let's see if we can talk to Sharon if she's here. Nope. Well, time to head out and do the usual talk to people. You kids don't seem to be doing a little jig again. Yeah, Mommy and Daddy were fighting today. Do you know how to make them stop fighting, Kurt? Nope. A kid can't make it stop. You can only sit there and watch. I kind of find it funny, you know, when I was given the chance in Tokyo Xanadu to wear the casuals, I just wore the casuals, and then when I was given a chance to wear the summer uniform, I just wore the summer uniform. That's kind of the exact same thing I did here, is when I was able to wear the casuals, I wore the casuals, because they're DLC, so I just got them off the thing. And so, now I'm just wearing the summer uniforms. Alright, buddy. And pizza. Give me some of that. Nothing important. Let's get out of here. I shall visit the shops once again.